CHRISTUS Health broke ground today on a new medical center designed to expand specialty care here in East Texas. That expansion in Jacksonville will bring orthopedic, pain management, and vascular services to Cherokee County. KLTV7's Emma Burns tells us more.
Beginning for CHRISTUS Mother Frances and for patients who often have to travel far for specialty care. For Pain Center Director Dr. Peter Serrani, accessibility to high-quality health care is a need in rural East Texas.
Big city medicine doesn't always have to be practiced in big cities. You can deliver big city medicine in small towns.
The new center will replace the hospital's current pain center. The more than 30,000 square foot facility will include 24 exam rooms, 4 procedure suites, 6 recovery bays, and full service imaging, a vision Serrani has pushed to develop for over 14 years.
People saw the vision, understood the vision, and today was a testimony that everyone gets it.
For Chief Nursing Officer Jamie Maddox, this expansion is personal, and she's excited to open more healthcare opportunities for those who need it.
My own mom was a pain management patient years ago, and one of the first interventional pain pump patients that Dr. Sirianni had. Watching this grow and watching people get back to the activities or the things that give them quality of life, that's what makes a difference, and that's what this expansion is going to do for our community.
For all patients in East Texas, the new center means specialized care will now be close to home. Emma Burns, KLTV 7 News.
Now, construction is expected to begin early next year and will take about 18 months to complete.